Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Radio FreakJam.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What are you up to? We haven't even started your making noise, man. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Radio FreakJam. It's a Monday night Unsigned session, and I'm here with the band, or the artists, formerly known as Socks, Porto, or Rich and Chris. Who's got their YouTube channel running?
That'll be me.
Who should know better?
Who should know better?
Evening, chaps. How we doing?
It's his fault.
Good evening.
It's his fault, is it?
Let's all drink to my health quickly.
Yes, let's drink to everyone's health. To your good health, sir.
Good to yours and mine, mostly mine. Cheers.
I'll cut you off now.
You cut us off now. What are you up to, Rich? It's the height of professionalism, ladies and gentlemen. This is.
I should point out I'm wearing this headset because I'm actually working for a call centre tonight as well. So if I have to start talking to people about car insurance, that's fine, okay?
That's absolutely fine. Have you been injured or damaged in an accident recently?
Every day. But I don't think.
It's called life,
I don't think there's any level of compensation that they give me for that.
So,
Self-abuse.
How are you guys? Weird times we live in. We're sort of coming out of lockdown, maybe going back into lockdown. No one really knows. Lots has been happening with you guys. You've had a lockdown Radio FreakJam special hit with 900 quid. But let's address the obvious elephant in the room. You've changed your name.
Yeah, that's my fault because I'm actually allergic to socks. But unallergic to Porto. So that was the only word that I'm not allergic to. So that's what we had to go with.
So come on, let's have a bit more on this. What's happened? Whose copyright have you infringed? Who have you upset? What's going on? Let's get the dirt.
No one.
Well, look, this is really not a particularly deep question, and so as an answer, we'll just shrug. Well, no, socks. I was never personally comfortable with the name Socks because I just thought it was a bit rubbish. But we all agreed that Porto was a good name, and so there were 3 out of 3 liked Porto, whereas only 1 out of 3 liked Socks. Oh, sorry, Porto.
Pronounce it. Porto.
Porto.
And it means, I'm imagining, something to do with drink, hopefully.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a scene from
Porto.
It's a scene from The Greasy Strangler, which is one of our favourite films, Rich and I.
Good movie.
And I highly recommend The Greasy Strangler for people who don't mind large prosthetic genitals being on show for an entire film. Yeah. But very good film.
And then
anyway,
you'll find out the true meaning of the band then.
Yeah, and Porto has an air of mystery about it, whereas Socks, if you think of Socks, you think of Socks. There's really only one thing that is going to come to mind. Whereas Porto, people are thinking, no idea. Maybe I'll give this band lots of money.
What, like 900 quid?
I quite
900 quid.
Yeah.
Well, look,
I quite like the fact that Socks sounded like Sucks. You know, that band sucks.
Yeah, I think people in Norfolk would probably go, I'm going off to see Sucks now. I love Sucks. But it can go the wrong way, and we wouldn't ever, we don't really want to go to
I
Norfolk,
love a bit of Sucks.
Suggs from Madness, great band, absolutely great band.
I've had
Suggs
twice today.
Yeah.
You lucky boy.
Right.
Look, let's have
That
some
could
music.
be
We're going to open.
on, yeah.
We're going to open the show with the obvious track of
Go on.
900 quid. This has been a Radio Freak Jam lockdown earworm. So let's have a listen. And we've got a video.
And the
We're
video
gonna
is amazing.
debut the video. We'll talk about that in a minute. So here it is.
£900, 900 quid to send my kids skiing. 900 quid, 900 quid, 900 quid, don't believe what I'm seeing. 30 quid, 30 quid, 30 quid for a ticket to Wicked. 30 quid, 30 quid, 30 quid, you know where you can stick it. The water's wet, the sun is sunny, I'll tell you something, I'm not made of money. It isn't right, it isn't funny, I'll tell you something, I'm not made of money. Bow down, bow, 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 bow. 15 quid just to hire a locker. 15 quid, 15 quid, 15 quid, you must be off your rocker. 500 quid, 500 quid, 500 quid to secure a skiing place. 500 quid, 500 quid, 500 quid is a slap in the face. The water's wet, the sun is sunny, I'll tell you something, I'm not made of money. It isn't right, it isn't funny, I'll tell you something, I'm not made of money. The water's wet, the sun is sunny, I'll tell you something, I'm not made of money. It isn't right, it isn't funny, I'll tell you something, I'm not made of money.
£900? Not paying that to go skiing.
Bow down, up at the bow, bow, up at the doo doo, daddly bow, down, up at the doo doo, daddly bow, bow, up at the doo doo, daddly bow, down, up at the bow, down, daddly bow, bow, up at the doo doo, daddly bow, down, up at the 900 quid, 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 900 quid. 900 quid, 900 quid, 900 quid, 900 quid, 900 quid, 900 quid, 900 quid.
There we have it. The video for 900 quid looking good, guys. So, who made the video?
Him.
Him.
Barry Manilow.
Oh,
Keith Chegwin.
Him.
Other
hang
way.
on.
Other way. It gets confusing. It does. I've mastered it. This there. Yeah, him there. That's the him. Him. No, that way. Him. Come on in. That's interesting stuff. Obviously, I'm seeing this nice piece of colour art in the background. You're using that a lot. Is that the album sleeve? That's the album sleeve. Who done that?
Yes.
You did.
That was my son when he was 3.
Oh wow. Okay. Is that paint pouring?
Well, he basically just turned up with a piece of paper and all the paints we had and started layering it, and then looked at me and went, "Don't touch it." Next day, came back, did some more, went, "Don't touch it." We came back 2 weeks later from holiday. It was still wet, and then it eventually dried, and I hung it up like a good dad. But it's a really good painting.
It's cool. I like it. It's there was an interesting experiment done a while back where artists got a 3-year-old kid to just do some splats on a paper, folded it in half, so you get like one of the butterfly pictures, and then they took it and tried to sell it to art critics and stuff like that as a professional piece of work. Interesting experiment. Like people fell for it, but you know, it's a good piece of artwork. And how are you doing the videos, Rich? Because you've been producing some interesting videos down in lockdown, and that's obviously not you guys in the band.
No, that is my older son, who stood in for my younger son, who decided at the last minute, Dad, I'm not doing it. He had a PlayStation battle or something going on that morning, so my elder son went, yeah, I'll do it, Dad. He's stuck on the things. We did a quick run through, videoed it, one take. Marvellous.
So that's all your son?
That's all my son, Milo, being Chris, me, and Gareth, and he manages to give character to all of the individual.
And he looks better than any of us, really. He certainly carries it off.
Definitely.
Fair play. And who done the editing and stuff?
He's got his pajamas on. That would be me.
Yeah, Rich did it all of it. He's very good. He's done all the videos all by himself. And he's
again. Sorry, Chris, to interrupt you, but let's address the elephant in the room again. You've got a 900 quid mug there, Rich, but you keep showing.
Yes.
Almost like you want people to notice this.
Well, if if they go to, will it be on Bandcamp? Do you think, Chris? I'm not sure where it's going to be, but we're going to have various things available. Is it Bandcamp?
Yes, it's Bandcamp. Yeah, we're going to go all out on merch because people don't make music for money anymore. They make music so they can sell mugs, and that's it, isn't it? Just mugs, pants,
t-shirts,
contact lenses.
Yeah.
How about prints of the album sleeve from your son's 3-year-old artwork?
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Just saying.
Hang on a sec.
We're going to have to give you a cut now from that.
Things like that make
I
great
thought you meant
postcards,
Prince.
posters.
I was going to say he's dead.
No, not that Prince. No.
No.
Earrings, all over body tattoos,
Underwear.
Underwear. Yeah, we can't see that. There we go.
Very hard.
Oh, look at that. How did you get her to do that? Who is that?
The Porto blanket.
Porto
It's
blanket.
Lucy
Milo.
of Homes Under the Hammer.
How about
that's Lucy from Homes Under the Hammer.
How
It really
about
isn't.
some Porto socks?
Porto
You know what?
socks. I love
Again.
it. But we were thinking of going into camping gear because then we could have the Porto toilet, the
Yep.
Porto tent, and the
Porto table.
Porto lime. Porter table, yeah.
Porto lime.
What's Porto lime?
It's a drink.
Okay.
Drink.
Right.
It's a drink.
I think we'd probably have to swap you two over now because, Rich, you're clearly mental, so you shouldn't be in this band. Ian has much better ideas. So,
Marketing
Ian, you're
services
in.
at your availability, sir, if you need me. Come
Brilliant.
and talk to me. So let's have another track. You guys decide what you want to hear. We've got a couple of demos and we've got 3 more videos. So, Chris, pick a
Shall
song,
we get-
Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
I would really like to watch the 1974 video, which is astonishing.
1974. So is there a sort of story to this track, Chris?
I don't know. This is one that Rich
I wrote it.
mostly wrote, and it's very good because he was born in 1974
Ah, snap.
twice.
No, 6 I was.
No, you were born a long time
69.
before that, weren't you? I think that was the first year he went to prison. I don't know, but it's something to do with his past. But the video is incredible.
No.
Why don't you tell the story, Rich?
I took my inner Bowie, and David Bowie came into my mind, and I kind of took the zeitgeist of the early 70s and did quite a cynical but happy, loving tale out of it.
Okay.
And the video's pretty cool too.
Let's watch it, and we'll come back and we'll discuss afterwards. We'll see what the bit. There's quite a few people in the chat room. Good evening, guys. If you're watching, this is a bit of 1974
Take notes.
from Porto.
Oh, the glamour of 74. And the band couldn't give much more. He rocked it like a true bordello. Playing hard in a soft style mellow. The crowd sucked it up all night. Yeah, he gave them what they needed, alright. Closing eyes to be clear of their dreams. Though they knew it wasn't quite what it seemed. A grim reality waited outside, a great dystopia no one could hide, except for glitter and a glam so loud, denial so strong and yet so proud. They must believe their tiny minds, it's true. For what else can a poor boy do? Spread all over the floor. Transsexuality all over the walls. Teenage dreamers beaten down by the schools. Who could blame the willingness of fools? A grim reality waited outside, a great dystopia no one could hide, except for glitter and a glam so loud, denial so strong and yet so proud.
There we go, 1974 by Porto, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you think of that in the chat room. Yeah, liking it, guys. You must have quite a green screen set up there, Richard.
It's just that jumper, isn't it?
It took me it took me weeks to get the smell of fish out of my socks, I tell you. And we had to get a crane to get Gareth off that television.
Yeah,
Well-
it took you weeks to get that smell out of your Porto as well. Yeah, so we
Can I
should
just
mention...
say hello to a couple of people quickly?
Oh.
Right, just hello to some friends in Canada who
Is that Erica?
are tuning in and listening, and happy birthday, Erica. Yes, happy birthday to Kieran on Wednesday, and also hello Adam. How you doing, mate? Hello, Jeff. They're up north. They're all locked down and sellotaped, aren't they now? So
Oh,
sorry,
dear.
Liverpool.
Well, we're bringing them some joy tonight. That's what this is all about. Bit of entertainment, bit of music,
Yes,
bit of
I think
banter.
so.
Erica's in Canada, walking her dog,
Yeah.
listening to us talk rubbish. It's all good.
Yeah,
That's
so
what we
we should mention, of course, that Gareth isn't here because Gareth runs a criminal empire, and unfortunately, most of his henchmen have gone down with COVID, so he can't be here.
And
I'm
obviously,
afraid.
evening is work time for criminal empires.
Exactly. That's very
Dark-
little work is
Yes.
done in the mornings.
The
Very
darkest
little
deeds
before lunch.
go ahead at night, right?
Absolutely. So clearly, you know your stuff.
Well, mate, I'm a man of the world.
Yes, you are.
I've talked to many people. You get to learn these things. That's all I'm saying. So, yep, Erica says pretty much in the chat room. Whereabouts is Erica? Rich? Whereabouts in Canada?
She's in St. John, which is like on the east coast in Newfoundland.
Okay.
The original cornerstone of life.
Well, Erica should check out one of my previous unsigned sessions with Ian Blackwood, who's a prominent Canadian artist. So go check that out, Erica, when you finish this show.
Okay.
Not now. Watch these boys now, but
And
afterwards.
she's married to a Scouser as well. All right, Hammy.
Hammy.
Is he in?
Yes.
Is he in Canada or is he in Liverpool?
Yes, he's in Canada with Erica, and he's a vegetarian, funnily enough.
Well,
There's the
lucky
irony.
he's there
Who'd
and
have
not
thought
in
that?
Liverpool, because he wouldn't be doing much right now. He certainly wouldn't be walking the dog.
Oh, because he's called Hammy.
True.
Now I get it, because he's called Hammy,
Yes.
and he's a vegetarian.
It's
Brilliant.
just a delay.
Just brilliant. See, this is why Rich
available
is the
soon.
front man. Rich is the front man of every band he's ever been in, because he's got really good jokes.
You're the front.
Really good jokes. Yeah.
You still
Anyway.
seem like a band to have a front man. Obviously, Chris, you sing sometimes. Rich, you sing sometimes. Does Gareth sing?
Gareth can sing,
No.
but he doesn't like to. I do like to sing, but not when anyone else can hear me, because I cannot sing. But I do like to belt stuff out. Whereas Rich actually has what every Scouser has. He's like Cilla Black. He can sing anything, and it sounds like just manna from heaven, because he's just got that silky smooth Birkenhead drawl.
Can we have
Beautiful.
a quick verse of surprise from you, Rich?
Yes.
No.
He said you were like Cilla Black.
Did I tell you these are going to be available?
What's that?
These are going to be available on our site.
you know what?
900 quid. I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're already available.
There you go.
They're already available. Just saying, go get them.
Yeah.
And as we've mentioned before, anything that you buy from us will always cost 900 quid.
T-shirts.
And it has a
T-shirt. I want it
everything.
gold inlay,
Even-
guys.
No, they're pretty badly made
Yeah, of
by
course.
small Filipino children. They get like 20 quid a week. But also, buying anything from us does
20
take a...
quid?
20
It does
quid.
take a huge emotional toll on people if you buy something from us. It will always
Not
be
paying that.
psychologically weighing you down. I will just
Financially, by the
spend that.
sounds of it.
I will spend any money we receive on wine.
Have you guys thought about, like you get pound stores? Have you thought
Yeah.
about opening up a £900 store?
Yes.
Yes, down Fulham Way.
You could start it up as a little pop-up venture, go around a few random sort of shopping malls and then maybe settle down into your own store eventually.
£900?
Yeah.
We're not
Well,
paying
it
that for a
depends.
bit of Beaujolais.
It depends what we would sell on that store, what people would pay 900 quid for.
Well, every good business needs some market research, Chris, so maybe find out what your target audience is.
Yeah.
And then get a can of whatever Rich is drinking for 900 quid.
Did you pay 900 quid for that from the Porto 900 quid shop? Online now.
Yeah.
So I put you in contact with a T-shirt printing guy. Did you reach out?
Yes.
And?
Yes. I'm just sorting out the finer details, and as soon as we get someone with any intelligence involved in the band, you'll be able to buy the T-shirts for a ridiculously really good price.
Yeah.
And good quality T-shirts too, and they'll look amazing. Lady sizes, men's sizes, and athlete sizes. Any size you want.
It's very un-PC, isn't it?
I expected nothing less from you lads, I'm afraid. Expectations, we've got to have them. Rich, select the next video to play.
That's a good song, though. Okay. Well, why don't you we'll get the first video we ever made that was made just like about a year or so ago when we entered into the spirit of Glastonbury, and we thought we want to go and play the main stage, the pyramid stage or something. And Evis was on the phone to us going, send us a video, will you guys? And then they went and got COVID, so
Evis wouldn't shut up, would he?
Rubbish video.
So,
Evis wouldn't shut up.
Do you want to give me a clue and give me a title?
Oh.
Sorry.
It's called Tell Me. It's called Tell Me. And it's filmed in here.
Tell me.
Right, there we go.
There, that place there.
This is Tell Me, ladies and gentlemen, by Porto. Here we go.
Choice was menthol with a filter tip. She wore a lab coat with a white tight fit. Her choice of perfume was nondescript. She would tell me, she would tell me, she would tell me, she would tell me to keep still. She would tell me, she would tell me, she would tell me where the test would begin. She wore killer heels, that's all that you could see. Her tight white coat hung below her knees. Her glasses from X6 hit her Asian eyes. Her cut glass accent was the reason why. She would tell me, she would tell me, she would tell me, she would tell me when to wake.
There we go. Tell Me by
Marvellous.
Porto. Very nice. That's your first ever video, is it?
Yeah. Can I just say something? Because I know Bruce Springsteen will be watching this because he watches it every week. He told me
course
the
he
other
does.
day in the laundrette. Bruce, you inspired us at some point. That at the beginning, that song was like a 70s kind of smoozy Pinkville song, and then suddenly somehow it turned into a Bruce Springsteen number.
Lacking
Way better.
saxophone.
Bruce Springsteen, if you want to cover it, yeah.
What's this? We got
No.
snacks, Rich.
Oh yeah.
That's very unprofessional, Rich. Very unprofessional. I thought I prepared you for TV, but
No one ever
obviously
called-
not.
No one ever called me professional.
What does that say? You spelled it wrong.
got
Does
away with it.
that say margarine? You really need to work on your spelling, mate.
Porto bad.
Porto
So-
dot
Porto
band.
band.
Porto
So I just
dot
saw in the
band.
chat. I just saw in the
Yes.
chat, gentlemen, that Tony Necruz. He's my mate in Australia. We have the same birthday. Tony Necruz was in the chat there, and he mastered the songs for us. He's very good. He's very good at mastering.
Fantastic.
He does all my stuff. He's the man. So shout out to Mr. N. Many
We are
thanks.
truly global tonight, boys. We're in Australia. We're in Canada. You know, it's not surprising that Bruce Springsteen is listening. He's been listening actually ever since the Boss Off we did on a Thursday night. I'm presuming that's Gareth there.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Hi,
Yes.
Gareth. Glad you could make it. What's going on,
hello.
Gareth?
Lots of stuff, things.
Brilliant. Well, I think it's past your bedtime, so off you go. Back to bed.
Yeah. Night.
It's
Good
just
night.
weird what people to do to get their other band members on. We done Crash Transit, and they actually had a cardboard cutout of the other guitarist
Oh, that's a good
sat
idea.
behind them. It worked, Apparently, he was just as charismatic
Damn.
as he was in real life, so that worked. It was all good.
But we could probably
If
send
only John
cardboard cutouts to that.
Barrowman could. If only John Barrowman could somehow walk past in a cardboard
Exactly.
cutout shape right now, I think that would just maybe put us up higher on the kind of funny band members walking by as cardboard cutouts. Oh my God, look who it is.
Well, I know this makes for terrible TV, but I think John would like to sit on my lap for the remainder of this.
Why do we have a cardboard cutout of John Barrowman?
More to the question, why don't you have one?
Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? I might be one of the only people in the world who has one of these, but that's quite fun, isn't it, John?
Did you make it yourself?
No, it was a gift from my friend Jamie, and he realised something that I'd never known, which is that I'd always wanted one of these, and so I got one.
Yeah. Well,
It's life size as well.
this is the third cardboard cutout that has appeared on the shows now. Obviously, the original was Ainsley Harriott. Then there's mine, which is Yoda, which I might have to go and get in a minute, just to go and bring Yoda down to come and meet you all. And now we've
I'd like
got
to
John
see that.
Barrowman, so I think that's rather spectacular. We're clocking up some cardboard cutouts. Maybe on the FreakJam Awards we can have best cardboard cutout.
Yeah, I have to say about John, he doesn't dress like a Barrow man, does he?
That's not a cardboard cutout now, though, is it, Rich?
Yeah.
It's
You always
the
get
best
that
I
out.
can do.
It's the front paper of a magazine or a newspaper you picked up off the train for fuck all.
All this John Peel stuff, unbelievable. All this
That's
name
me.
dropping. It's all
me.
name dropping with you, isn't it? Name drop. Bruce bloody Barrowman Springsteen. Who's next?
Bruce bloody Barrowman Springsteen.
Yeah, who's next? Come on, who
Bruce
else are you going to bring?
Barrowman.
You're going to do Cilla Black next, aren't you?
Tell you what, let's wheel on Des.
Des.
Des, this is one of the tracks, isn't it? It's one of the demos you've sent me.
This is only a
Yeah.
demo. Yeah, this is
Yes.
this is going to improve massively, and but yeah, it's a demo for now.
Right, I just need to
Something to look forward to.
enter some information here so the consumers
Yeah.
know what they're going to be in for. All right, so this is Des by Porto. Let's have a listen. Demo. No one is this debut play?
Yes.
Well, we've got
Yes.
another debut, ladies and
Not-
gentlemen. Here it
we
is.
haven't even heard it.
We used to see him all the time. In the street or down a pub. Out on foot or in the car. Des was there, Des was there. We used to see him all the time. Cheery bloke, like to smoke. Anytime you needed Des, Des was there, Des was there.
Des, she says, he's still in bed.
Where's Des?
I heard it from his sister. She told her, she said,
Where's Des?
don't go knocking if you know what's good.
Where's Des?
Don't even think about it. You understood?
Where's Des? Used to see him all the time. On his bike, maybe in the park. Anything you wanted sorted, Des would sort it out. You and me and you, we used to call him Raymond too. Did we ever really know his name? Will it ever be the same again? Where's Des? Where's Des? Has anyone seen him? Where's Des? Where's Des? Where the hell is Des?
Thought I'd drop a song and sis said, nah, he's moaning. Pass the bag or something. But she didn't like to say. Pat the lot don't like it. Heard it's hard to strike it. Packed up now he's psychic. Covered up in toast.
Where's Des? Where did Des go? We haven't seen him for ages.
I think he's round the back.
Where's Des? He used to be everywhere all the time. Now there's no sign of Des. Where did Des go?
I don't know.
Where's Des? Where's Des? Where's Des? Where is Des?
Okay, so did you find him?
Yeah, I did actually. So there was a guy I went to school with called Raymond, but people used to call him Des. I never knew why. I'm pretty sure I asked him why, and he didn't know either. And I just recently decided to find out where he was. It's very easy to find, actually, so there's not much of a good anecdote to tell. But where's Des?
Now I'm guessing
Des,
this
Des,
is one of
it's all round
yours,
the back.
Chris.
Yeah, it's one of mine, but again, they're all co-written. I mean, you come up with the idea and then you expand it on and see what happens.
I'm seeing you two have distinctly unique styles of writing, but when you put them together, it works quite well. But obviously, socks, and obviously Where's Des, which I think, could become another sort of catchphrase for the band. That's definitely,
Where's
you can
Des?
see that from your point of view, Chris. And obviously, Rich, you seem to take on the more serious more questioning style of writing?
I'm like the hinge and bracket of the group, and Chris is more of the Don Estelle, I think. Or,
who's hinge and who's bracket?
no, it's the other way around. Yeah, he's hinge
I
and
think-
bracket, and I'm Bobby Davro.
I think he's Chase and I'm Status, possibly. But I don't even know who they are. I just hear names. I hear words, and I say the words. I'm a parrot. I just parrot things that I've seen or heard elsewhere. Like everything I'm saying now, someone said earlier, and I just copied it all. Honestly.
You obviously write from observational points of view, Chris. Obviously, we talked about 900 quid and how it was pretty much you ripping off a parent's WhatsApp conversation. So, and obviously, this is obviously something that's come into your mind. You're looking for this man, and that's become the catchphrase.
Yeah, I guess so. It just, I think I spend all day just thinking inane thoughts, and those were the inane ones of those particular days. And it's very easy. It's just generally when I'm out walking the dog, something will pop in my head, and then I'll just get home and record it straight away, because my whole life is a weekend, and I don't work like normal people, and I just live the life of a king, and so I have the time to do this. It's great.
You're self-employed then?
Yes.
No one would employ him.
Shots fired. Ooh,
Well,
blimey.
talking of writer. Oh, John. I wrote Mr. Big Pants in a similar way, which is a little cue there for you to look for it. Mr. Big Pants, yeah?
Yep,
Mr.
I've got
Big
that.
Pants.
I was on holiday, sitting there with a nice sunny day, and there was no dryer, so we had to hang our washing outside. Luckily, it was really nice weather, and tune came into my head. Beautiful. I think I've just ruined the mystique of the song now, but
I think people might assume it has. People might sort of have an image of Big Pants for a song called Mr. Big Pants. It's not unreasonable to
Do you
assume,
think?
Richard, that they might think of a big pair of pants.
that right,
to be honest,
Christopher?
my question was going to be, is it because you've got a big arse, Rich?
Yes, he does. He does.
No, it's because I've got a big. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, he's rich, free aeroplane seats Lloyd Jones.
I was actually hanging out Chris's underpants at the time.
Yeah,
Again,
whatever.
what happens on tour stays on tour, right, lads? There's a creed here you're breaking somewhere.
Yeah,
Indeed.
this is still a demo-ish level because we haven't finished this one yet, but this will be on EP number 2, which is loosely titled Mo Fo Yo. But don't forget, go and buy the first EP. It's bloody great.
How
It really
is.
I just want to know
It's
how
really, really
loose
good.
this title is. How loose is this title?
Mofo Yo. I think that's pretty.
It's
That's good.
Mo.
Good.
Fo
It's loose.
Yo.
It's not as loose as Loose Women, but it's tighter than Bill Cosby.
Wow. Here's the song, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Mr. Big Pants, he had some big plans, importing tin cans somewhere in France. His eyes got too big, he boiled an oil rig, a hole he dig. Hey,
There we go, Mr. Big Pants.
That's got to sound
Instagram, Porto
amazing.
Band.
That's got to sound amazing when it's finished.
I think it sounds pretty good already. It's got
It
a.
does.
Very well done.
Why have we got a cushion of Nick Cage?
Well, it's good that you recognise
Why
that's
haven't
Nick
you
Cage.
got one? It's the question.
Nick Cage cushion.
Nick Cage cushion. Try and say that a few times fast.
Nick Cage cushion, Nick Cage cushion, Nick Cage cushion.
Yeah, but you haven't had several cans of 900 quid.
You're right, I have not.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of money. Not until everyone buys our music, because, as I said, all of that money is going to go into wine. But Rich doesn't drink, so he'll have to just drink cans of that stuff.
Well, you know, Bandcamp, Porto Music.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I'll
drink the
just
900 quid.
Tim in the chat room saying, can you guys have your own show on here every week?
No, Tim, we can't do that because my agent won't let me do that, and I think Rich is already tied into some female sanitary product advertising campaign, and they won't let him
I've seen
do it.
that one. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
It was a shock when he turned round, I'll be honest.
Yes. Yeah. No, we'll be too busy taking over the world.
So I was going to sort of say, now is the sort of section where, you know, we've got about 10 minutes left, so, you know, starting to round up.
Oh,
quite seriously.
Okay.
Where can people get your music from? What's the best way to listen to it? And what does the future hold besides Mofo Yo?
Well, let me say first of all that the first 900 people who follow us on Bandcamp will get a free copy of the song 900 quid. Because currently it costs a lot of money, and I don't think your average person can afford it. So the cheapest way to get this is to follow us on Bandcamp, which is our artificial way of really getting those numbers up. It makes us feel good, and you get a free song.
Yeah.
And, you know,
it's better than Boris's false promises.
It's a quality song. You got to go grab it.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so what's next is more of the same, but very different, because that's what we do. We write very like we don't fit a genre, we don't fit a mold. We just do what comes to us, and I think we like doing that. So I expect that all of our releases are going to be quite different. Very, very strange for people who are used to just listening to things that are the same all the time. Yeah, that's the plan.
And also,
isn't it?
look out! After the second EP's out, we'll be bringing out a very limited edition, probably only 2 copies of the 2 EPs on vinyl.
Wow!
Ooh.
Wow!
Yes, we will. There will be a combined.
But
There'll
they
be an
will
album.
So, Chris, I mean, you and I had a quick chat before Rich
each cost £900 though. Yeah.
Chris and I were having a quick chat before you finally found your Facebook link, Rich. And,
We were.
And can we talk about that, Chris? Can we
Yeah,
talk
what do you
about
want to
your
talk
day
about?
about your day today?
My day. Oh yeah. So we got a new manager, Gavin, who has worked with some very big names in the biz. Genuinely worked with some very big names in the biz, and I just happened to know him for a long time, and so he agreed to be our manager. He's going to be looking after us, and then we met the only other 2 people in the pub where we were, because where else are you going to meet but a pub, was a couple, and one of them was called Vanessa, and we had a song called Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa.
And they run a record label. So we may not be unsigned for much longer. Who knows? They might think it was turd. They might think it was brilliant. Who knows? Who cares? Honestly. But she was called Vanessa. We have a song called Vanessa.
You do have a song, Vanessa. and that's what we're going to play out on tonight. So let's have a little quick. Now, I'll be honest with you. I had an issue with the video that you sent me. I've re-encoded it, dragged it back in. It seems to be all right. It wouldn't play more than 30 seconds just to drop out on me. So I've re-encoded it. Hopefully it'll all be good. But let's talk a little bit about Vanessa before we go then.
Yeah, Vanessa
Well,
was
we'll
one
dedicate
of those...
this video play to Vanessa then.
Yeah, well, anyone called Vanessa. I think if you have a song with your name as the title,
not
you
called
essentially...
Vanessa.
That becomes your song. Like, if there was a song called Rich Lloyd Jones, you would assume that was your song, wouldn't you? You'd be like, oh, they're singing about me. You would. But the point is, Vanessa is any girl. It's a daydream. It's just you're walking around, you see a pretty girl, you go, oh, I wonder what her name is. I wonder what she does.
Or an ugly girl.
Well, yeah, I mean, she doesn't have to be pretty, I suppose. You know,
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yes, we accept all women of all level prettiness. Porto embraces them, but not, unless they want that.
I was going to say, only if they're consenting.
Yes,
because
yes.
obviously that's very unpolitically correct to embrace them without their consent.
Yes, even if they're not as pretty as the other ones, it's fine. We'll still embrace them. Look, honestly, we'll do them all. I mean, we'll accept everybody.
And who was the original Vanessa? Who is Vanessa of the song? Can we talk about that?
Well, no, she's nobody. That's the thing. It's just the thing about this song is it's very vague. It's all deliberately vague. Apart from the name Vanessa.
You're
everything's
Vanessa.
vague.
I'm Vanessa. He's Vanessa.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've never had a song called Ian.
We'll do that.
One doesn't exist.
Well, that sounds like a challenge.
Yeah,
Me?
we'll do that.
Issue challenges? No, I don't. Never do things like that.
You'll have it by Thursday. That's a promise.
Oh, what about?
Looks like you're getting it tonight.
Well, lucky me.
And cue the video. Cue the video, quick.
Before we hit the video, we're going to play out on the video. I just want to remind people that we've got the live jam night on Thursday. These guys have been on it. They've played a live version of 900 Quid. We've got the quiz night returning this Saturday.
Yes.
Quiz night, and we've got Phil Reese and Sarah Petherick as our quizmasters. That's going to be fun. You can get the link on Zoom sometime on Saturday. It'll appear up. The quiz night starts at 8. Come and join us. It's a lot of fun. Bring your pens, your pencils, your brains, and some booze. I find it helps. This week's co-host. Who's this week's co-host? Not sure. I'll have one. Someone will be with me. It'll be fine. Tony will be here as well. And next Monday, I don't know what's going on. It will happen. Something will. If it doesn't, I'll have a week off. You'll miss me. I'll come back stronger. Let's play out with Vanessa. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Good luck with everything that's coming up.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Ian.
you very much.
Awesome.
You have Radio Freak Jam support, gentlemen.
Love to everyone. Buy the t-shirt, buy the mug, buy the album,
subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Slam that subscribe button. Or whatever it is YouTubers do. This is Vanessa. We'll see you later, guys.
Happy
Thanks for joining us.
Kieran.
Vanessa, oh Vanessa, I heard you had a cold. I hope you're feeling better. Vanessa, I heard you fell over and hurt your shoulder. Oh Vanessa, did you see that thing on TV? Wanna talk about it with me? We could.
Latest news and more updates on the missing girl on a special at 9.
There's so many things we could do. We could hire a cheese fondue matter what, as long as it's me and you, Vanessa. Did you see that thing on TV? You're gonna watch it again with me. We could talk about characters and plot and draw parallels with ourselves. We could talk about politics while we're making things with sticks. It doesn't really matter what, as long as it's you and me. Oh, Vanessa, 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 oh, Vanessa.
You find me live outside the mound of the Vanessa Hill, where the body has been found of an unknown person as we speak. Please report map the area.
Doesn't really matter what, as long as it's you and me. Oh, Vanessa, 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 oh, Vanessa.